What is going on, everybody? Thank you for clicking on the video outside of the best grocery chain of all time, Kroger. It's a beautiful day. We got sunshine, we got coupons, we got everything we need to have a successful video here. I have not done a food haul in a while, and I figured while I'm hurt, I might as well show you guys some food, and you guys have the luxury of not having to hear me complain too much in this video. So let's get inside. You know, it's gonna be real hard to say no to that taco truck on the way out. So hopefully you guys know by now that free is my favorite price, especially when it comes to carbs. I might be getting marketing, but don't you think for a second that I'm some basic dude.
I love this song.
So does this mean I'm officially a YouTuber now?
Monster that's under my bed. Frank. Monster.
Someone left a comment on one of my videos the other day and said that they were sick, or I think they said really sick. So let's go with that one. They were really sick of seeing Halo Top on people's YouTube channels. And you know that they seem pretty upset about it. So I hope you're doing okay out there. Lucky for you guys, I am in a bit of a rush, so I'm going to speed through this pretty quickly. I'm probably going to go into auctioneer mode, as you guys know I do in most of my videos. The one thing I wanted to mention is I have done about 3 grocery haul videos in the last year or so, and I'll try to link them down below. The first one I was bulking, the second I was cutting, and now I'm more of in a maintenance phase. And what you'll notice is it's a lot of the same foods, but I did try to switch things up just to provide you guys with some different ideas. So let's go. Let's get the boring stuff out of the way. So for fruits, we're gonna go with raspberries and bananas. You know, I have a lot more free space in my fridge now that I got rid of some of that beer last week. If you just drank more, you'd have more room in your fridge. I'm kidding, don't drink, kids. But the second thing I wanna move on to are the vegetables. Now, I've been getting very, very lazy, and I've been buying the steamables, which are more expensive, I realize, but I know. Salad mix, just for some extra volume. You guys have seen me make just about anything and everything with cauliflower. I will continue to do so. I really love this stuff, just the versatility of it. So I picked up 2 heads of this. And frozen strawberries just to make some protein ice cream, which you guys have seen a lot on this channel. Okay, next I want to move on to the Halo Top because it is going to melt. And you guys have seen, I did a whole video on this stuff. I love it. I know a lot of people talk about it, but it's because it is amazing, especially if you make it the frosty way, which I've shown you guys in multiple videos now. I'm telling you, it takes this stuff from absolutely amazing to rich homie amazing, which is saying a whole lot. I want to go into the protein sources. I picked up some ground chicken. Now, this stuff is not the best tasting protein in my opinion, but it's always cheaper than ground beef. So I always pick it up for about $3.50 a pound. So I picked up 2 pounds of that. I got a box of turkey burgers. Again, I would prefer hamburgers, but this entire box was only $9, and then I had a coupon, and there's 6 of them in here. So it ends up being a pretty good deal. And then we finally do have some ground beef. I'd probably buy this all the time if it wasn't so cheap. And then we got 2 packs of lunch meat, oven roasted chicken, and Black Forest ham. I like to make lunch meat sandwiches when I know I'm gonna be on the run for lunch that day. Has a little bit of salt in it, but I think you'll be all right. Continuing to buy Poison because I can make so many different things with it, especially my overnight oats, so I always have to buy this every week. Marinara, you always have to have red sauce, and I also picked up some diced tomatoes. Now, I don't like tomatoes, but for some reason, when you buy diced tomatoes in a can, they don't really taste like tomatoes, at least to me. And I'm gonna use all of this stuff for the meal prep portion of the video. Almond milk and cheese, 2 essentials. Bagel 1 and bagel free. I've never actually had the pumpkin spice bagels, but I assume they're gonna be pretty good. Now let's get on to the fun stuff. Pumpkin Cheerios. So I did the basic white girl food challenge, and I got a lot of comments of people telling me that I need to try this, and I've never had it. So I love Cheerios. Even if it's just regular, plain, boring Cheerios, they're always so good. So I would imagine these would be all right. I did pick up a box full of marketing. The macros on them are pretty good, but I'm guessing they're very, very small. But I figured I'd give them a try, and I will let you guys know what I think. Picked up some tostados. This is what I'm going to use to make my crunch wraps crunchy, but come on, you guys had to have been impressed with those. I was giving myself a pat on the back for those things. I've been sitting here practicing how I'm gonna say this because I make the internet so mad. It's not Reese's, or it's Reese's. Reese, yeah. I picked up a bag of these because Halloween is coming up, and I wanted to make sure that before I hand this out to the kids that they're okay. They could have changed the recipe. I don't want to be the disappointment, you know? And I'm always looking out for the kids first, but not in like a pedophile or a weird way. I'm just gonna shut up. And that is going to be it for the grocery haul portion of the video, but I need your feedback. What did you think about this segment? I mean, was it helpful at all? Did you learn anything? Do you want to see more of it? Is there anything that I can do better? I want to make this at least more valuable to all of you, so please let me know in the comments down below. I wish I had time to do the meal prep right now, but I do not. I gotta run, but I promise I will be back, and we will do some meal prepping for the week. Okay, so we're back many hours later, but we're gonna get through this video one way or another. Here are the overnight oats that I bring to work every single morning. Essentially, they're in the last video, so I'm not even gonna cover them. Just the clip notes here: oatmeal, PS protein powder, 30% link in description. That's the important part. Okay, so when I pack lunches, really all I'm focused on is finding something that's convenient, cheap, and that tastes good, right? It has a solid macronutrient profile. And what I found is you don't need to go out on the internet and find recipe guides. Just find ingredients that you like, that you have around, that you can just throw into a pan. And that is exactly what I did. So I took 2 pounds of ground chicken. I threw in some cauliflower rice. Now you could throw in just regular white rice if you'd like, but if you're trying to save on some carbs, this is one way to do it. So I want to show you guys this alternative. And then I'm just gonna throw in a few cans of tomatoes, and afterwards, you know, you got tons of volume here, and I'm actually gonna add in 1 jar of marinara sauce just to add a little bit more flavor. I'm convinced that you can add marinara to everything, especially foods like ground chicken and cauliflower rice, which do not have much flavor at all, and you have yourself a great meal. Now, guess how many calories this has? Each one of these, did you guess? Did you guess? Okay, so each one of these has 300 calories. That's crazy to me. So you get a ton of volume, and what I'm actually gonna do is just throw in some pretzels or some rice cakes or something just to get a few extra carbs in there. And that's really gonna be my meal prep idea for you guys this time. If you guys want some more ideas, let me know. I will make some more videos for you, and that is really gonna be the end of the video. We did speed through that pretty quickly, huh? Okay, so thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That's pretty awesome. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. That really does help me out a lot. And you made it to this point, you had to have liked something. I look forward to talking to you guys next time.